and welcome to the show. This is littlte, and today I'm going to show you the top 10 tips and tricks for PewDiePie. Since it's been a couple years since you played Minecraft, stuff has changed since then, so let's dive straight in. And if you're new and you like the video, be sure to subscribe because I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Starting at number 1, don't feed the animals. For example, if you just feed one chicken, it doesn't care. It just wants your food, okay? It doesn't like you much more. It shows some hearts, but it doesn't like you. But if you give both of them seeds, it will turn into 2 chickens. For a pig, you can feed them potatoes and carrots, but just don't feed it one. Okay, just don't feed one of the pigs something like a carrot, because if you do that, then, well, it's just not gonna like you forever. Same with the cows. Yeah, but you can only use wheat. For the cat, you can use fish. You can make them like you, and you can make them breed, probably. You see right there. Then, for the mushrooms, you can use wheat also. It is the same. Just don't feed one mushroom wheat, because they aren't going to give you any perks. For these guys, they will eat your bread, if I'm not mistaken. They also eat your wheat. And then, they also eat your apples. But then for the dogs here, so let's just say quickly, let's make this guy take some damage. As you see, his tail is going down. That means he's not feeling very well right now. His tail is not too high. So you can feed him some food. For example, rotten flesh. You can feed him steak, mutton, and more. And with the cooked steak and mutton, it reminds me to tell you, those are the top 2 food sources in the game. Steak is on top, mutton's went down. So yes, I'm just letting you know, these are the 2 best things to eat in the game. So let's go into number 2. Number 2, let's say you found yourself one of these nice looking desert temples, and you're gonna come into here and get your nice loot. So you know, you just make your way into here, and then the best place to dig down in these would be in this star area. You don't want to dig down in any of these blocks, for example these ones. The reason why is because they would be instant fall down and die. So you want to dig right around here. See where these pillars are? The pillars come down here. That's where you want to be digging, along this line. All along there. Any of these blocks you can dig straight down on. So once you get to there, then you want to dig down, okay? Once you get down to here, do not stand on the pressure plate, okay? Because there is TNT under it. Get rid of the pressure plate. But yes, if you stand on if you stand on the pressure plate and there's TNT under it, you're gonna have a slight explosion. But then you have all these chests down here, and you got all your nice juicy loot, which I'm looking at. Sweeping edge, multi-shots, some emeralds. Alrighty, knockback and quick charge. You can get your mending books and more out of here. But I'll just show you quickly what happens if you go and kind of step on the pressure plate. So everything's under there. This is what happens, okay, everyone? You're gonna have a sad time trying to get your loot because it all gets blown up, and you aren't even gonna keep your loot because it all breaks. But at least you get all the blocks that that breaks, because in Minecraft they made it to where when you blow off a piece of TNT, you're gonna get all the blocks that it drops, but it will blow up the items. But yes, you can still get all the blocks that it breaks. So let's go on to number 3. Tip number 3 for PewDiePie. When you're in a cave, so you don't get lost, it's the simplest way. Just go over and block off a cave. For example, if you've already been down that way, just do that. Or if you don't have that much material, just make something like that. You've already been down that cave system. So then you can go down and explore all the other cave systems that you want, and you won't have to worry about getting lost. And also don't fall into lava, because that's a bad idea. So let's go on to tip number 4. When you're down in the cave trying to get yourself some obsidian, you go down and place the water down, just like so, and you can't get rid of it in creative apparently, but there you go. And you don't want to just go over and mine like that, because it's all going to fall into the lava, all the obsidian you mine. So what you want to do is break a block right next to, get the water bucket, place it down right there, then you can mine away and not have to worry about it falling into lava. Because it will burn out the lava before it burns up the item. So yeah, but once you get to go 8 blocks away, it's a good idea to go over and slightly move the water, because it's gonna not reach let's say this entire lava pool here, if you want all the lava, it ain't gonna reach the whole lava pool. But yeah, you can mine all of this without losing a single block due to lava. Yeah, just thought I should let you know on that, PewDiePie. The next thing is, when you find one of these dungeons, do not break the spawner. Do not. You can use these things for XP farms and more. And yes, you do get XP from breaking the spawner, but no. It will spawn mobs, for example, zombies, and you can make a fall in the water stream, and it'll take the zombies into a certain spot, and then you'll get all their loot. See there, it spawns in zombies. Yeah, just thought to let you know, and you can stop it from spawning stuff by going and getting torches and putting it all around and making the inside of here is all lit up. And also, you can go get your loot and all that neat stuff. As you see there, there's just some record discs and enchanted golden apples. Not enchanted golden apples, but let's go on to the next one. Tip number 6 for PewDiePie: taking your horse through nether portals. You do not want yourself a 4x5 nether portal taking your horse through. It will suffocate in one of the two sides. You want yourself a 5x5 nether portal, because then it has plenty of room to spawn. And if you're extra worried about it, you can make your nether portal 6x6. And also keep in mind, you can cut the edges off nether portals and it won't affect it. It'll just make it look weird. But you can get some black concrete or black wool and it probably pretty much looks like a nether portal that haven't been touched. And if you don't believe me that it lights up like this, there you go. It lights up perfectly. So let's head right on to tip number 7. Tip number 7. When you're in the nether, no matter what you do, do not come over here and hit a pigman. And as you see, because all of them are coming after us, let's go into creative. You're wondering, F3 and N takes into creative, but no matter what you do not hit a pigman in the nether, or you're gonna just get annihilated. If there's a bunch. If there's just one pigman, you're gonna be fine, but you're gonna aggro all of the pigmen around. So yes, keep that in mind. Do not hit pigmen. And when you're in the nether, when you have all gassed around you, there's an extreme scenario. But when you have gassed around, you can hit them back with their bloody fireballs. If you get it right. See right there, I hit it back with a fireball. That's how you kill them super easily, instead of just letting them sit there and hit you. So let's go into creative, because there's no way I'm gonna survive that. But yes, just hit the fireballs and about 10% chance it will fly back and hit the ghast. Keep in mind, the ghasts do not have that much health. They have less health than you. So you can do 2 hits with a diamond sword and it will be dead. So yes, I recommend doing that. But let's go on to tip number 8. Sleeping in the nether. That is a big no-no. Do not sleep in the nether unless you want to have a humongous nuclear bomb crater. And if you don't believe me of what'll happen, yeah, I mean, it is a quite big explosion, to say the least, but just don't sleep in the nether. It's not worth it, okay? It really isn't, unless you want to have a big explosion. In that case, I do want a big explosion, so, you know, let's just be a weird person and then just make a big explosion. But yeah, that's what happens if you sleep in the nether and put about 6 beds down. You're gonna have a slight crater in the ground, so don't do that. Oh my, I just jumped through the nether to an end portal I made in the nether, and I spawned bloody all the way out to here. Well, that's fine, I'm in the end one way or another. Do not sleep in the end, no matter what. It doesn't matter what your situation is, do not sleep in the end. If you do, you get yourself a little bit of a hole. Not as bad as the nether, but it's still the same power. And you just, it's a bad thing. Just don't sleep in the end, okay? But yes, that was the 10th trick for PewDiePie here. So either I'm gonna end it off here. Hopefully you liked it. If you really loved it, please make sure to subscribe. But either way, can we get 20 likes this video? But either, see y'all next time. Don't die. Have a wonderful day. 20 likes would be neat. And bye.